Hey, welcome to Intuition Loading. I'm Kiera. I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions. I am here for energy. Energy can be on people, places, situations, and circumstances. Gemini, your energy is quite strong. It could be because of this Geminian moon that is coming in, because I feel so free with my communication. I feel like it's just flowing now that I've stepped into this energy. Very interesting. I feel like my thoughts are clearer also. This is a career and finance focus. So remember, energy can be on people, places, things, circumstances, and situations. So we're talking about career and finances. 10th house energy. Links to personals is below with the link to the natal chart where you can find out exactly what your 10th house is. You could have a strong energy in Gemini, but not necessarily when it comes to your work and finances. If you've ever wondered why things are going great in one area and not so great in another area, it's because your whole life is broken down into 12 different pieces that we call the zodiacs, called the energies, okay, the 12 houses. So that is why it is important for you to get the natal chart. It's also important for you to listen to the storyline, because there's no way to know everything about a person's energy. Most of us don't even know our natal charts ourselves, because you have to have your time of birth, and a lot of people haven't went out their way to figure that out. Let's see what's going on with you and your money. Make sure you check out the full moon reading, and make sure you come for Monday coffee meets at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have the Ten of Swords, the first card that is out, with the Devil card that's out here. So when it comes to your career and finances, something has failed horribly. So something has failed horribly here, but at the end of the day, I feel like you are not really ashamed. If you are, it's fake ashamed, because deep down inside, you completely understand. 7 of Swords just came out in the past. That's 17 swords. That's the 8 of swords. So you did something repeatedly, knowing with the devil energy out here that it wasn't the best idea. It wasn't the best vibration to be in when it comes to your career and finances. And now you have the 8 of Pentacles. Do something else. You have to do something else. Work on something else here. Or something has just progressed and it's blossomed into a monster, is what I just heard. So there's something that has been birthed into something that is not that great here with the star energy. This is on public display. Wherever you have Gemini in your career and finances, it looks like you're getting caught up on something. I just heard on charges with the 8 of Pentacles. It's giving me charges. It's giving me evidence for something. But again, there's an energy of 8s out here. So that's sex, speed, communication, manifestation. Okay. So you already know that. As above, the strength card here, you need to show resilience. You need to own this and be accountable here. This is that full moon that is bringing in that release here. So there's nothing that you can do up against this energy. Okay. The Geminian energy is being released by the universe because this energy is toxic. It's a cleansing, purification type of energy here. So below, you have the 3 of Wands here. So there is some ships that are coming in. There is some type of movement that is coming in. This is also your ride has arrived. Okay. If you want to jump ship, change your life, shift your energy, this is that time here. It may not have shown up in the best format, but it is here with the Princess of Wands out here as well. That's a 4 of Wands altogether. I'm picking up someone who could be on house arrest due to work and finances. You could be working from home now. You could have lost some type of transportation and need to work from home, because I do see the internet out here heavy. The 8 of Pentacles next to the star, needing to do something on the internet. You could be doing telemarketing. You could be doing something telecommunications. I definitely see that out here. And then you got the King of Cups with the Strength card. You needed to get out your feelings about this. You could have to do something you don't necessarily want to do, but it is what it is at this point. Again, Spirit is asking you to be accountable, because there is something back here that you did to yourself, with the 7 of Swords being directly connected to this King of Cups energy, which talks about understanding the ebb and flow of emotions, and going through the 5 stages of grief is something else that I just heard. So you may be upset, then you may be bargaining, then you may come to surrender, acceptance, then you may be coming back to, anger again. So this is just you going through the motions, but it's like kicking yourself. And then you got the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, because there is restriction here when it comes to options and opportunities. There's something that you cannot do anymore. For instance, if you were doing some type of bank fraud, mortgage fraud, you can't work in that industry anymore. It doesn't mean that you can't have a job, but you can't do that. Maybe you can't have access to sensitive information anymore. So it's going to narrow down your options when it comes to career and finances. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, specifically in your 10th house, on the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. Piscean energy out here that is in review. It's in retrograde, so it's in reverse here. So this is chaos, delusion, but this could be what is in review here. Whatever I just heard psycho dilemma. I just work here. That was going on when it comes around your work. You do have Pisces here, here, and here. So you have it out here at least 3 times. Again, that energy of those 8s though, this progression here. So you're moving through that energy and you're coming out on the other side, looking back, reflecting, reviewing on what exactly occurred when it came to your career and finances. And you could have just found yourself in a situation where things just happen extremely quickly. And and here it is. You know what I mean? 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. There's some regret here, but I feel like more than anything, it's regret that it ended. And it won't stop. Boom, boom, boom. And it won't stop, no, boom. Let go of control issues out here. So it just is what it is. There's a surrender energy out here. Again, that full moon, there's two full moons out here. So between this full moon in Gemini and the following full moon, which I'm not sure what it is going to be in. I'm not sure. Between these 2 full moons, there is some type of reflection, review. You could be in jail for at least 30 days. I also see that out here as well, because the Strength card is here. There's a full moon here. There's a full moon in this King of Cups card, and in the middle is the Hangman. So you could be stagnated, or this could be that house arrest that I'm talking about. Spirit, continue to speak to me when it comes to Geminian energy, specifically and especially around the career and finances. The Strength card is healing family issues. Yeah, that's their resilience to go back and heal this type of trauma. I'm intuitive, so no, these oracle cards don't mean what they say on the card, but I'm able to pick up what I need to pick up to give you what you need. Chemistry on the bottom of the deck here, okay? We're fluid over here. So below here with the 3 of Wands here, you got to pay attention to the red flags here. You're going to have to be accountable for the things that you did. I feel like you got reckless. You got really open and bold about some stuff that was going on. And at this point, it's like, what did you expect? And when you sit down and really think about it, that's what you're saying to yourself. Yeah, if it was somebody else doing this and I was on the outside looking in, I would be like, what the hell too? So, all right, what's next? You have flirt in reverse here with the 10 of Swords and the Devil here. This isn't something that is casual. This is something kind of heavy and serious that's going on right now. This contract, this betrayal, this ending, this is some real... There could be jail time involved here with the Devil. There could be. I'm not even going to lie to you, okay? I don't know what I'm looking at specifically, but there could be some jail time that is definitely affiliated with this, because this is something that is just... I just heard repeat offender. So they don't just got one thing on you, they got about 20. Like, they got you. What's the 7 of Swords out here for Geminian energy, especially in and around work and career here? Passion with the 7 of Swords here. This is giving me Lord of the Rings. You know, whoever wore it, the longer they wore it, became more and more toxic. Everybody wanted it, and when it was time to destroy it, he had a fucking hard time. If it wasn't for Golem, little crazy bipolar ass, jumping up there and biting his finger off and then falling to his demise because he got caught up in the sauce, then he wouldn't have lived. And he was never the same afterwards. That's exactly what this is. Watch Lord of the Rings. King of Cups here, where it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You might have known something was bad, but it was just too good to stop. It was just too much for you, okay? This is like, again, having that money go to your head. It went to your head. I feel like this is very interesting energy for all my criminals out here who are like guilty and they know they're guilty. This is somebody who's just like, no damn well is what you meant to say. No damn well. The Hangman with heart-to-heart conversations here. You know, after you think about it and talk about it, like you realize that there was just something going on with this retreat and soulmate. You should have stopped a long time ago. But you were stuck to it. Love yourself first here. You got greedy. Simple as that. You got greedy about something. 8 of Pentacles is out here with separation. You needed to separate from this type of work, but you kept an open mind. Like, maybe one more time. Maybe one more time. And the stars out here, that's giving me surveillance energy for sure around work and career, specifically and especially where you have Gemini in your chart here with codependency out here. That's giving surveillance out here with this codependency. The need for attention, the need for validation, you got it too. Trust out here. You fell on passion and 7 of Swords here. You felt like you was going to get away with something. Playfulness, you did not take it serious. The 9 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. The 9 of Wands can be jail sometimes with all the bars or whatever that's depicted in the different cards. With the 7 of Cups, you could get up to 7 years or you could be in jail indefinitely. There's something under investigation here. Who on the run from the damn police? This is interesting. If it's not the police, then you could be on the verge of being sued. That's something else that's out here as well. I'm not going to say it could be spiritual jail. No, I see what I see. This ain't no damn spiritual jail. Like, I'm going to tell you what I see. That's not what this is. I want you to take this a little bit more serious, okay? This is for entertainment purposes. I don't work for the FBI. I don't work for the police. But, you know, I say that because I need to. But for those of you who understand what I'm saying and you choose to connect with me on a higher level, this ain't that. This for real. The 9 of Wands with the 7 of Cups, no. Somebody could have up to 7 years. They could have up to 7 charges. I picked up charges already down here with the separation here. It look like they adding one, not taking one away. What's the Princess of Wands out here? Unrequited love. They don't want to hear nothing that you got to say because the 3 of Wands will pay attention to the red flags. They got, the signs are cautioning you. They have all the evidence that they need out here with playfulness. Somebody thought it was a game. I'm a child of the system. I know a lot about it, and I'm going to tell you most of the time when they pick up big cases like this Geminian energy out here that I'm picking up, when they pick up stuff like this, they got plenty of evidence. They watched you and allowed you. Reconciliation out here would stay optimistic. They watched you knowing what you were going to do next. They watched you and let you do it so they can just reconcile all that data, all them charges, all that evidence, so that they can lock you up and give you some real time. Past life relationship with children and chemistry. You could have had this charge or had this problem when you were younger, and it could have just festered with chemistry and free yourself because you never healed this trauma. Finances and careers. You could come from poverty. You could come from a poor family, and therefore when you had the opportunity to get some money in your pocket, you got some money in your face, you just went crazy. It's like you couldn't be broken from it. My grandmother, who is no longer, she's coming to mind right now. She is a Gemini, and my ring just went over, so that my confirmation. Anyway, what she said was she had a lot of shoes. And I used to say, Granny, your clothes always match your shoes. And she was like, yeah, I'm obsessed with shoes because I grew up on a plantation and I had to walk to school and my feet used to hurt. She said she was barefoot. Her feet was ugly. She has big feet because of it, or she had big feet because of it. So when she grew up and she got away from there and she got some money, she just loved shoes. She buy a lot of shoes. She always getting a pedicure. Like, she's very proud. She was very proud of her feet because guess what? Growing up, that was her trauma. So that's how she over obsessed in it, overindulged in it. It's the same, it's a generational thing, being around drugs. And then you grow up and it's just easy for you to be in that environment. You end up either doing the drugs or selling them. I know some things. Anyway, Spirit, why is this happening to this Geminian energy around their career and finances? Why is this occurring at this time? Man. Yikes. This full moon says a lot. Four of Cups, because you didn't stop. You would not stop. You would not listen here with the Page of Cups on the bottom. Childish, naive energy. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Used to have a little. Now I have a lot. Now I do what I want. Yes, that's how that song goes. He basically just says, now I do what I want the whole time. Like a little kid dancing around in a circle. Knight of Swords, reckless energy. You just want to do what you want to do. And it's specifically around what? Where you have money. We takers. Minor Arcana for Libra energy. You went and got what you wanted. Might not have been in the most ideal direction here. 8 of Pentacles with the Empress. Love and money here, but look. Now it's like temporary. You birthed a lot of things that you can no longer even participate in. Like, you can't even be there for them. You're starting to look at this differently now that what? Jail is involved. 9, 10, 10, 10. Could need a lot of money. Could have up to 10 months, 10 years. There's a new beginning in jail because of all this money. Geminian energy. There you are. And I feel like it got something to do with your deposits, your bank deposits. There's some evidence out here. You just couldn't stop, though. Oh. You couldn't stop. Also, I'm picking up intuitively that you had somebody around you boosting you up to do this stuff. Eight of Swords. Even when you wanted to stop, somebody was in your ear here. Page of Cups. It could be a child, or it could just be sweet nothings, a soothsayer, death energy out here with the Justice card and the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Somebody snitched on you. I'm highly picking up Pisces. Check Pisces energy. Somebody snitched on you. But y'all was getting surveillance anyway, so it was either you, them, or everybody. And they was like, oh, it can definitely be Gemini. Just take them. Wow, this energy be hitting different. I just thought about somebody out of nowhere. A very, very old ex of mine. I'm 31, and this ex is like from when I was like 17, 18. And I just realized he's a Gemini. And I just remember why we broke up. He would not stop selling drugs. And I was like, there's no future in this. The last time I checked, which was about 5 years ago, he had just got out of jail. And we had bumped into each other out here during Future's grandmother's passing. King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Hangman. Check Pisces reading. Check Pisces reading here. He was down here for that with some rapper. Again, that attention, that lifestyle. And he was like, oh yeah, I still do it. I just got smarter. That's exactly what that was. And I was like, what? Don't tell me nothing else. Because I was just blown away by how we grew up seeing the craziest stuff. And I mean, he glorifies hood life, you know. There's a lot of people like this. There's a new underground rapper every day. What are they talking about? They're talking about things that are actually going on outside. Like, they're not, some of them may be, but the rappers I know don't be making that shit up. They be, it's for real. But again, this is also, here go a song for y'all called Gemini. You can name it Jail Time, Repeat Offender, It Went to Your Head, or Pisces. You're welcome. That's exactly what I got. Let me get y'all advice, because this is ridiculous. Look, the world, this the end of this. Because this is somebody who think, you know, going to jail off and on is cool, or it's cute, it's funny, or it's not that deep to them. They finna lock your ass up, for real. They finna lock you up. You finna go. I just thought about him, and I just thought about two people I know that got Gemini moons. And I'm like, you think so? I don't know what they be into. I ain't seen or heard from them. Twin flame, your passion ignites out here. I feel like this is what happened. There's some type of karmic energy that was ignited inside of you, and it took over. This is a past life energy. Secret admirer and freedom. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on, and there's nothing stopping you. The path is it's clear if you want to be free. I'm telling you, somebody's finna snitch on you. This person came around talking about they was in love with you. This was a sacred union and everything. They was just using you for what you got. And now that they were lusting after your things, lusting after your money and your lifestyle. And now that you in trouble, it's time. And I see time out here. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah, somebody's finna get some time. Give me the advice, please. Yeah, somebody's snitching. That's how this ends. This is how this plays out. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Look, there's some groupie that was around you that claimed they was in love with you, blah, 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 blah. New beginning here in reverse is here. And then emotions are a natural and necessary part of your life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of the resentment. Somebody snitching on you just because you got the big head. This person no longer feels like your number one or your number two. I don't know if this your homeboy, your best friend, your partner, your right hand, but somebody feels like they're no longer important. They're no longer included. They're no longer attractive. So, fuck you, basically. They feel like it's only a matter of time before you get rid of them anyway. They feel invisible anyway, but they way too close to be doing something like this. You know, this is the end of your operation. And then Virgo energy, which shares that Mercury with you, is lie to get in. Capricorn, bitter, burn bridges, and check the Aquarius energy. I love you all. Links to personals is below. If this isn't you, then guess what? If you know somebody like this, or you get word, if you pick up on the ear of people going through shit like this, you might as well stand down, because they about to get raided and picked up, or they about to get sued and foreclosed, bankrupt. This is over with, and this is a public demise. I love you all. Get your personals until we meet again. Remember, this was 10th house energy for the most part. So if you're listening and you're like, oh, I'm a Gemini, that's not me, you don't even know you for real then, because you ain't got to tell me who you are. The whole function of this video is to give you the energy to be able to follow and track. And if you live in the world where we all live in, and not necessarily social media or hopes and dreams and, you know, shit that don't really exist, if you have any type of sense of reality, then you know that all of these energies have a place. The highs, the low, the good, the bad, the positive, the negative, because this world is built, our reality is built in duality. So unfortunately right now, this hot stuff is in Geminian energy. That fake shit is in Piscean energy. I mean, hey, Taurus was getting the heat for a while, for a minute. It ain't there no more. It moved. Energy moves. You know, like, there's no one energy that's damned to all hell. Every energy has a high and a low. And just like us, it goes through phases, and it goes through cycles and algorithms. That's what astrology is. That's what we're tracking here with the energy. We're tracking to see if the energy is in a high or low and how that's going to affect us. But we're all so different that you're going to have to really do your homework and pay attention. Keep your eyes and ears open. But I love y'all, and until we meet again, get a personal and keep growing.